Hello, I'm Sue Thompson and I'm going to share with you a design for National Flower Arranging Day. It's associated with Kent Floral Arts Virtual Daisy Chain. We're going to encourage all our club members to produce an arrangement to display somewhere, either around their house, in their garden, or somewhere publicly near where they live, and so on. So we then create this virtual daisy chain through Kent by taking a photograph and sharing it on Facebook flower page and also Kent Floral Arts website as well. Now the arrangement here, or the design I'm going to make, is very simple. It's using some Medellino flat cane, and it's available from the wholesaler or maybe from your flower club's sales table. And all I've done is to coil it round, gradually building up a lovely spiral shape, and I've been fastening it with staples along the length. So I've ended up with a piece like this, which I have actually fastened into this sandwich tray using some glue dots. You could, if you struggle with those or can't find them, then you could use blue tack or perhaps a little clear pot tape or sellotape. The choice is yours, just to save it rolling around while you're arranging it or wanting to move it elsewhere. And then onto that I've attached some of these acrylic test tubes, as you can see, quite small, small diameter, and then I've just wrapped a little paper covered wire around the top of the tube, twisted it, and then tied it on, fastened it onto the cane structure. And now I thought, obviously, a daisy flower, the obvious one to choose at this time of year is the gerbera. Comes in such lovely colours. I've got a lovely vivid orange here with a dark eye, but so many different colours and varieties, ranging from white to the darkest plum colour, and with the different tones and so on. But I'm afraid you're going to have to bear with me while I cut it very short to then pop into the tubes. And the tubes have some water in, just a little water, just so that the gerbera will stay turgid for the time of the display. It would make a nice centerpiece for a summer party in the garden. You could make it on a long tray, make it as long as you like. You could use different materials. You could perhaps use some aluminium wire to make the structure. You could use different flowers, perhaps some spray chrysanthemum that you could buy perhaps in a pot, because you don't need very long stems. The ones that look like a little daisy with the lime green centre would be quite delightful. But that's basically it. I've only used 5 germinis there. The effect is quite stunning, really, for such a few flowers, a little outlay. If you wanted to break up some of this, then you could use some asparagus fern or something like that, just to add a little light touch of green. And then these pieces will then link through the design. Just trying to pop that into the water, and you just get the green flowing through, giving this effect of the daisy chain wandering through. But you could use other foliage as well, but the asparagus fern is rather lovely because it is such a light feathery foliage that it doesn't not dominate and take over the design, just adds a little touch of green. Of course, the asparagus fern used to be used a lot in wedding work, in buttonholes, and it has sort of made a comeback, I think, for some wedding work where lovely lightness of an arrangement is needed. So that's my first design for you, just to show how simple it can be.